Hi guys, Bran here with a different kind of video today, a very serious one. Unfortunately, there is a bug out there right now with Trickster that once again has very severe photosensitive issues going on, very big seizure risk going on. Basically what happens with the Trickster, which I will obviously not be showing footage of because that would be, you know, a hazard, is while you're being attacked with the knives from the Trickster, sometimes your screen will turn pink, and after your screen turns pink, every knife afterwards will then flash and strobe on the screen. And obviously this is an issue that behavior had with the Unreal 5 update, that there was a strobing lights issue that appeared in the PTB, and unfortunately somehow that made it to the live game. They were aware that it was the thing, and it still went to live. And now we have a very similar situation with Trickster, where there is a bug right now that is flashing lights on the screen. And my big question is, why have we not kill switched the character? Because once again, like I talked about in a previous video, seizures are pretty serious. Seizures can kill you. If they don't kill you, they can leave you with permanent brain damage. Even if the seizure itself does not actually cause you to die, there are other aspects like inhaling your vomit that could kill you if the seizures are repeated. Seizures are pretty serious, and you can't take them lightly. And if your game is causing them, and you have something like the kill switch that you have, you should actively be using that in one of two cases: in bugs that are quite literally breaking the game, or secondly, in the cases of this, where there's like a severe health risk going on with a specific character or a specific mode or mechanic for some reason, you should be kill switching that. A Trickster streamer that I watch, Trickster main that I get most of my Trickster information from, Revium, has said that they have sent the bug to Behavior, and Behavior are actively aware and trying to fix it, but for some reason they still refuse, on top of that, to actively try and kill switch it. And I'm making this video more first for awareness, so you do not queue up as Trickster and potentially subject somebody to this that would be affected by it, to spread awareness for those of you who play Survivor on DBD right now and are photosensitive that may run into the Trickster and may suffer this bug, which may lead to, you know, potential harm. But my third thing, and the main, like one of the biggest reasons I'm making this video, is I'm just like genuinely curious. What is Behavior's hesitation when it comes to handling photosensitivity issues? Is the kill switch broken? Does it not function well like the rest of Dead by Daylight's kind of like off and on functionality issues? What is the hesitation to kill switching Trickster if he has an active bug that could potentially cause seizures? What is the hesitation with that? Like, I am genuinely serious. I'm not saying this just to rant, just to entertain, just to make content. Like, if there is some way that somebody who works at Behavior or somebody who has insider information at Behavior can come across this video and let me know, that would be tremendously wonderful, because especially after the Unreal 5 situation where there was that strobing light bugs that was in the PTB and then hit live, that was already pretty unfortunate and very disappointing that they let that hit live. But now there's an active version of this in the game again, except with a specific character, which means they should theoretically have the ability and power to do something about this. And for some reason they're not. Like, the moment I found out that this was happening, and if I was in their shoes, I would be kill switching the character right away until we fix it, because I don't want to potentially kill somebody over a match of Dead by Daylight. That would not be great. So I just don't understand the hesitation. Well, I don't work at Behavior. I've never worked at a game company. Any sort of knowledge I have about how game companies work is solely from like long form YouTube essay videos about game companies and how they work, which is obviously very heavily secondhand information. So I don't get how that works. So I am just like legitimately stumped why something as serious as this is not taken very seriously by Behavior themselves, because it just, I don't want somebody seriously hurt over something as silly as Dead by Daylight. I don't want somebody suffering a seizure that could have permanent or even short-term nasty consequences just because of a game of Dead by Daylight. Your health should not be something that you have to worry about when you're playing DBD. There's a lot of things in there that could like affect different people individually, for like various reasons, something like the fear of vomiting and plague and that sort of stuff. But your health generally should not be something that you're worrying about while playing a video game, which is supposed to be something that's just supposed to be your relaxation time to cool down from the world and how nasty it can be often. So I don't know why you would, somebody who is photosensitive or prone to seizures, would be taking a risk by booting up Dead by Daylight. That just doesn't seem like something you should have to face, and I don't know why the devs hesitate to do it. So I genuinely want to know. Like, I'm not trying to be overly critical. I'm not trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. I genuinely want to know. So if there's some way that somebody important sees this and can let me know why that is, because I would very, very much like to know what the rationale is behind it. And if it's a good reason, I would love to like, that's the thing, is like, I genuinely can't find a good reason you would not just kill switch the character. So if there's something I'm very obviously missing, I would love to know what it is, because that just, I don't like the idea of putting people at risk like that, and I don't know why they do it. It's very, very puzzling. Yeah, TLDR for this video, obviously the most important thing is Trickster is bugged, so if you play Killer, don't play Trickster, because you don't want to subject somebody to that. If you're on Survivor, be aware that if you have photosensitivity issues or a history of being predisposed to seizures, if you run into a Trickster, you should probably just DC, so you don't have to deal with that or risk of dealing with that. And third, just behavior. Why are you not utilizing your kill switch mechanic to get rid of this, to make this a non-issue? I would very much like to know why you're not taking this seriously. So yeah, that's the point of today's video, friends. Hopefully this is informative. Hopefully this helps you out there. And if you know somebody who is photosensitive out there playing DBD, please let them know these things. But other than that, that's it for today's video, friends. Not so much of a fun one, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. But if I do not, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.